Greg Taylor set for Dynamo Zagreb switch. Welcome back to Fog Football. Wee bit of late news here. Transfer window's closed, but this isn't a transfer. This will be a pre-contract agreement between Greg Taylor and Celtic's Champions League rivals Dynamo Zagreb, who of course they drew 0-0 earlier this season, earlier on in Croatia. Now Greg Taylor, he has won 4 Scottish Championships, Premier League titles, of course, 3 Scottish Cups, and he's also won 3 Scottish League Cups. Pretty good record for Greg Taylor. 27, turns 28 in November. Contract runs out on the 30th of June 2025, and let's just call a spade a spade. If he was going to be a part of a Celtic future, right, if he was truly wanted, would the contract not already been dished out? And you know what, like, Greg Taylor must be thinking, here, them wanting Tierney back, is that me screwed? Is that hectic on me, or is that what? Is that this? The reality is, Tierney's better than Taylor. And even though I think Greg Taylor's done a really good job for Celtic, you don't win titles and cups for fun over the last couple of years if you're a crap left back at the end of the day. I think he's always the scapegoat, always the guy to take a pick on, so to speak. But if you want to take that step forward and you want to compete in the Champions League and raise your game, obviously Kieran Tierney's better than Greg Taylor. And maybe Greg Taylor's looked at it and went, yeah, I've had a great year at Celtic, but I don't want to be playing second fiddle to Tierney. I want to be playing starting week in, week out. And I don't know who Dynamo Zagreb's left back is, folks, but I would be borderline shocked if Greg Taylor doesn't get into the Zagreb team right now. Now, his market value does currently sit at €7 million, but that's relevant because his deal's running out. And we heard rumours about Greg Taylor. Oh, Celtic would get him re-signed, Celtic would do this, Celtic would do that. Well, his last contract extension was actually back on the 5th of November 2021. So that's donkeys ago, man. That's 3.5 years ago. He did join them, obviously, on the 2nd of September 2019. I believe it was only £1 million he joined them for from Kelly. So, Celtic signed him when he was 21, now 27. He's had a great Celtic career. Not many people are going to dispute that. This season, he's played 32 games, 1 goal, 7 assists. So, he's a left back, folks. Don't think anyone's going to be having a go at his goals there. But, so a lot of assists as well. Very good. We'll probably... what would I say is next for Greg Taylor? I can see Greg Taylor going to Zagreb, maybe getting a move to the English Championship, then coming back to the Scottish Premiership one day, maybe with Kelly when he's into his 30s, near mid-30s or something like that. Anyway, folks, leave your thoughts down below, and until next time, is this a good deal for Celtic, or is it bad? Should they have kept them on? Because when you look at it, it does make them weaker, but if you're bringing in Tierney, then you don't really need the backup left back to be all that great at the end of the day, do you? I don't think Celtic are going to be signing Jeffrey Schlupp, however you pronounce his name, Schlupp, you're best. I don't think they're going to be signing him on a permanent deal. But at the same side, Greg Taylor's always available. We all know Kieran Tierney ain't always available, so here, maybe there'll be a bit more persuasion from Brendan Rodgers. Maybe he'll make one last ditch attempt to get Greg Taylor to stay at Celtic Football Club, but personally, I don't see it. I think Greg Taylor will leave. It might not be Zagreb, but I think he's definitely leaving, because if he wasn't, he'd have been re-signed by now. Till then, peace.